absurd seems completely sane.
Yo, what's up? So I want to take this moment to reflect on the market where it's actually struggling to go up for the first time in 6 weeks. Oh, I just want to give another shout out to all those geniuses that are still calling for the August lows to be tested when they had been tested. I just don't understand what that was all about and how they didn't give the significance of the jobs report reversal of fortune that day where the NASDAQ was down 80 and wound up 90 for the day. Next time you see something like that, especially if you're looking to short this market, which I don't know why you would be, look for the market to be up one day, really, really big, and then give it all back and close red. That's the significance of the reversals. Speaking of reversals, our best trade in probably a long, long time, percentage gain-wise, is Triple D right now. All right, we're out of the stock, but if you see, there's a position that I look for trade. It's called the earnings reversal. When it crosses over the VWAP is the aha moment, and then you got sentiment changing. Why would DDD be bouncing? The numbers are bad. The company's not making any money. They're never going to make any money as nobody wants to take them over. The stock should be going down, right? But no, there's nobody left to sell the stock. So once it breaks over the VWAP, that gives you that say, hey, maybe the sentiment's not so bad here in the DDD. Maybe I should buy here at 1044 if it goes green. Buy some more at 1050, offer out at 11. Now, offering out at 11 was the dumb part, obviously, because the stock's up 12. Now, reality and logical thinking, you're saying, why could the stock 20% move off the lows? What gives here? So buying something at 1050 and selling at 11 is normally a really great idea, especially when it takes 9 minutes. But obviously now we're talking about $1,000 left on the table, and let's not even talk about the $10, maybe the 1050 or the $11 calls that were probably 2 cents, 5 cents, weekly options. So anyway, you had your moment. The market was down for like 5 minutes. Chances are we're not going down. Chances are we're never going down because, again, the reason we can't go down is there's guys like me that sell out yesterday, and all I'm doing now is looking to buy back. So if the Qs dip down below 115, I'm looking to buy because I'm like, hey, the market's going up without me. I got to buy my shares back. So far, I've made 3 sales, and I have not bought any more of those leaps. So basically, I have so little of the QQQ right now, I'm dying for a pullback. I need the correction to be corrected again. The corrected of the correction. Now again, the reason we can't go down is because you get stocks like DDD and SSYS where there's nobody left to sell. The shorts get trapped, and then the market starts to rip. I mean, that's a 22% move off the lows on DDD alone. The stock was $10. It's trading at $12.25 right now. I'm out at 11. Not even 11. I bought at 1044 and 1050. I stole it at 1087 and 11. Oh, Lord, man. You just can't sell anything in this market. Even when it makes complete sense, the most illogical things happen. It doesn't matter. Again, the UVXY starts to spike yesterday. The market starts coming in, so I take something off the table, and all we do is get a gap up. Yeah, the gap that kind of faded right now, but as you're seeing, the market can't go down. It tries every day, but it never doesn't go down because, again, there's guys out there. I'm just looking to buy 500 QQQ back at a reasonable price. There's guys looking to buy millions, billions. They got to perform. They got to get on the books. They want to have a good November and December. They have to buy. There's forced buying. Just like when the market goes down, margin calls, forced redemptions, and people need to sell. Now they need to buy. And I think it's going to go this way. Once we get through November and December and January and February, March, we'll be talking about March and they'll still be waiting for a pullback. Oh, man. But all that being said, who cares about what the market's doing? Obviously, if you own the QQQ, you want them to go up. But when you got reversals intraday, like the DDD, and yesterday with the, whatever the hell it was, the multi-day VWAP, the special sauce, the 1-minute VWAP, into the reversal, into the ironic trade. Let's call the DDD, it's an ironic trade. There's no reason for it to be going up, but it's going up. You buy it. That's it. That's the philosophy. It works. It's 20 years. When you think something and you're staring at it and you're wrong, go that way. Go that way. If nothing inside you is saying, like every instinct in you is saying, what the hell is this? Why is this happening? There's the aha moment. Don't ask why, just do it. Just do it. The only thing is, there's no reason for the market to go down. We've had the correction. We've had everything. All the earnings are coming out fine. Or not fine, does it really matter? But you got to understand, if you're short, you're waiting for your dollar, you're adding to your shorts, waiting for this pullback to finally get out. So that's why every time it dips, there's the shorters are covering, and the buyers who, like me, who want to be in the market, I'm waiting here to buy. Please, Qs, pull back to 1350, 11350, and I'm in.
I had my microphone off. I just did a great trading lesson. What I said is that what most people do wrong.
So, guys, also, thank you very much. A couple of new people signed up to my private lair. Again, if you want to be a part of the private lair, there's no registration, there's no credit cards. I'm just a schmuck on the internet that likes to hang out with people. If you want to hang out with me, you got to call me or send me an email with your phone number, and I'll call you, and just to see what your goals are. Because if you think you're going to come in here for some get-rich-quick scheme, that's not it. I mean, sure, if you came in today and today was your first day and you said, I'm just going balls deep into the next thing you say, you just had one of the best trades, possibly the best trade of your life. Of your life. How can you, if you buy something at $10.40 and it goes to 12 in an hour, in 20 minutes, that's probably percentage-wise one of the best trades you're ever going to see. Gurus, Wall Street gurus, analysts, hedge funds managers, they pray, if we can only make 11 or 12% a year, we're considered awesome. You just saw a stock rip 20% in a half an hour. Who's better than you? Just wait for these setups. That's all you need. And I will teach you how to ignore everything else. I know there's plenty of things to do out there. There's thousands of books written on chart patterns and ways to analyze the market. But I have found this one thing that works 90% of the time, and sometimes it doesn't happen. And you have to sit here and you're like, and the market's going up all day, and you don't find one of those chart patterns to participate. The Dow's up 250, the Nasdaq's up 87. You see some guy in the street, you bet, you must have had an awesome day today. Woo! Woo! Meanwhile, you didn't do dick, or maybe you shorted something because you were bored and you lost money. So it's the days where the market's ripping higher. Generally, there's none of those things going on, so I'm just sitting there just stewing. But then you get a day like this where you get the UVXY reverses, the DDD reverses, and I think there was PayPal in there. PayPal was reversing. Oh, and also, let me tell you something about this candy stock, KNDI. Holy crap, somebody out there knew what was going to happen on this KNDI. Now, I love candy. I love the idea. You know, I don't like owning Chinese stocks. But if I'm going to own a Chinese stock, Solar City also, by the way, I mean, nothing stays down, kids. Nothing except Walter Energy, U.S. Steel, BTU. There's we needed the sacrificial lambs to the market for the greater good. Your MCPs, your Walters, your BTUs, your Cliffs, your U.S. Steels, your Alcoas. Those were the sacrificial lambs to the market to ensure prosperity for all mankind. So anyway, this candy stock, right? It makes so much sense. All these pollution in China, right? Electric cars, save the environment, save the people of China. Everybody gets a little tiny car. Less pollution. Too many people there, so the cars are really small. It made so much sense, but then the stock went from $22 to $5. And you're thinking, just another Chinese scam. Whether it is or whether it's not, whether it's about the story, I tell you something about options. When you see a large option player, somebody that comes along and you see an option, that you got 200 contracts maybe traded, and somebody buys 10,000 contracts. Now, again, you can't assume it's always a buy. Maybe he's got 1 million shares that he's hedging. But usually when those transactions go through, it's worth just noting to watch that stock. And next thing you know, this KNDI is going freaking ballistic. I don't know whether or not it's electric cars in China are back again or are very excited. They got some government subsidies. News is all bullshit. It's a short squeeze catalyst, yes. But now, do you really, are you really that in tune with the Chinese government that you can trust that they make an announcement about the subsidies that's going to translate to the bottom line of candy? Really, you want to go that deep? Or just say, the stock's getting shorted, the shorts are getting their asses kicked, let's buy the stock and fuck them up. That's what this market's all about. Short fucking. That's what it's all about. So, keep fucking them. And again, hold on to your hats, kids. Hold on to your hats, because right now, I could buy the QQQ that I sold back for 13 cents cheaper than I sold them for yesterday. Oh, I better buy them right now. Whoa, 15 cents, look out. Tesla, they selling cars, they're not selling cars, their cars stink, they're You can't short the stock. You can't. It's going to be $1,000 stock one day. And so it's got to go past 220, 230, 240, right? It's not about the cars. It's about owning Tesla. Whee! You want to be part of something. That's the new world. It's the new world, the Tesla generation, right? We're going to have solar-powered forks and Tesla-powered battery. I'm telling you, it's going to branch out into more than just the car. That's why people want to own this stock. By the way, there goes your PayPal reversal. Fucking cocksucker.